Song Weilong big announcement about Zhao Jinmai sparks relationship confirmation. It began quietly, almost too quietly for something that would soon send the entire internet into overdrive. There was no press conference, no flashing cameras, no carefully worded official statement. Instead, it was a single announcement, brief on the surface, but loaded with implications that fans immediately picked apart word by word. Song Weilong spoke, and the moment he did, Zhao Jinmai's name was suddenly everywhere again, tied to his in a way that felt impossible to ignore. The announcement itself was not dramatic. That was the strange part. It came during what was supposed to be a routine public moment, a casual setting where celebrities usually stick to safe topics. Song Weilong was calm, composed, and smiling. But fans noticed something different in his tone. When asked about his recent work and future plans, he shifted the conversation unexpectedly. He spoke about growth, about understanding companionship, about having someone who makes everyday moments feel steady rather than noisy. Then came the line that changed everything. He mentioned being grateful to someone who has quietly supported me through this phase. He did not say Zhao Jinmai's name outright. He did not need to. Within minutes, fans connected the dots. The timing was too perfect. Zhao Jinmai had recently been linked to him through multiple rumored sightings, overlapping schedules, and what netizens described as increasingly obvious coincidences. When Song Weilong spoke about quiet support and emotional stability, fans immediately thought of her calm public image, her reputation for being grounded, and her recent interviews where she spoke about valuing emotional sincerity over attention. Social media exploded almost instantly. Clips of the announcement were reposted everywhere, slowed down, zoomed in, subtitled, analyzed. Fans dissected his facial expressions, the way his eyes softened when he spoke that particular sentence, the slight pause before he continued talking. Some insisted that pause alone was a confession without words. Then came the second wave. Entertainment bloggers began digging into the context surrounding the announcement. They pointed out that Zhao Jinmai had posted a seemingly unrelated message earlier that same day, a short line about appreciating people who walk beside you rather than ahead of you. At the time, it seemed vague and poetic. After Song Weilong's announcement, fans saw it differently. Screenshots of her post circulated alongside his clip, framed as a silent exchange that only those paying close attention would notice. The phrase relationship confirmation started trending. Though no one had officially confirmed anything, fans argued that this was exactly how modern celebrities soft-launch relationships, not with blunt declarations, but with carefully chosen words that speak to the right audience while maintaining plausible deniability. To many, Song Weilong's announcement felt intentional, as if he knew people would understand even without names being spoken. More fuel was added when netizens revisited his recent behavior. Over the past months, Song Weilong had appeared noticeably different in public. He smiled more easily, spoke with more warmth, and seemed less guarded. Fans compared older interviews to recent ones and pointed out how his answers about life had shifted from ambition-driven to emotionally reflective. They asked one question again and again. What changed? Zhao Jinmai's fans were just as active. They remembered her mentioning in a past interview that she admired people who were gentle but strong, quiet but dependable. Fans lined that quote up next to Song Weilong's announcement and claimed it felt like two sides of the same story, not confirmation through facts, but through emotional alignment. As speculation grew, so did alleged insider hints. Anonymous posts claimed that people within the industry were not surprised by the announcement. Some suggested that Song Weilong and Zhao Jinmai had been close for a long time, maintaining a low profile to protect their careers. Others claimed that the announcement was a test, a way to see how the public would react before making anything more explicit. What truly intensified the situation was what did not happen next. There was no denial, no quick clarification, no agency statement calling it a misunderstanding. In the world of celebrity rumors, silence often speaks louder than words. Fans interpreted the lack of response as acceptance of the speculation, or at least a refusal to shut it down. Meanwhile, new alleged details surfaced. Netizens claimed that Song Weilong's inner circle had started following accounts related to Zhao, something they had not done before. Others pointed out that Zhao Jinmai's recent schedule seemed lighter, with fewer public appearances, fueling theories that she was prioritizing personal time. Again, none of this proved anything on its own, but together it created a narrative that fans found convincing. The emotional response from fans was intense and divided. Supporters celebrated openly, saying the pairing made sense, praising their compatibility, their similar values, and their shared reputation for professionalism. Many commented that this felt like a relationship built on respect rather than hype. Some even said they felt relieved, as if the puzzle pieces finally fit. Critics, however, urged caution. They reminded everyone that Song Weilong never mentioned Zhao Jinmai by name, that emotional statements are often misinterpreted, and that celebrities frequently speak in metaphors. They warned against turning personal growth comments into romantic confirmation. Still, even skeptics admitted that the timing and wording were unusual. As days passed, the announcement continued to dominate conversations. Media outlets used careful language, saying the statement sparked relationship confirmation discussions rather than claiming anything as fact. That careful phrasing did little to slow the momentum. Fans were already convinced that something significant had been revealed, even if indirectly. Zhao Jinmai herself remained characteristically quiet. No direct response, no follow-up post, no attempt to redirect attention. But fans noticed subtle things. A relaxed smile in a candid photo, a calm demeanor during a public appearance. To supporters, she looked like someone at ease, not someone caught in an uncomfortable rumor. In the end, what made Song Weilong's announcement so powerful was not what he said, but what he allowed people to hear. He spoke about companionship, gratitude, and emotional grounding at a moment when speculation was already at its peak, whether intentional or not. Those words landed exactly where fans were already looking. Is this a confirmed relationship? Officially, no. There has been no direct statement declaring love or partnership. But in the world of celebrity culture, confirmation does not always come as a sentence. Sometimes it comes as timing, tone, and silence that feels too deliberate to be accidental. For now, Song Weilong's announcement stands as a turning point. Before it, everything felt like rumors stacked on coincidence. After it, fans feel they have been given permission to believe. Whether future statements will clarify or complicate things further remains to be seen. That's all for today's video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more update on your favorite celebrity news. Until then, the internet continues to replay that moment, analyze those words, and wait for the next quiet signal that might turn speculation into certainty.